Hello YouTube, this is Captain Comic 227. Today I will be talking about Star Wars. This is by far my favorite series of movies ever created. In case you didn't know, but you probably do, Star Wars was not made in the order it is. Episodes 4, 5, and 6 were made first, but they left a lot out in those, so they created 1, 2, and 3. And I love how they did that. I love the old trilogy a little more than the new one, but I like them both. They're very good. And I will be going in the order of how they are and just telling you the plotline of them. And this is a box set of I got a few years ago. This was originally for books made or written based on the movies, but I put the box to a better use. Okay, so here we go. Star Wars. First up is Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. This is pretty much how it all started, and well, yeah, enough said. Pretty much in this, the CSI, I think it is. No, CIS. The Separatists, a droid army, takes over the peaceful planet known as Naboo. And they try to force the queen of the planet to sign a treaty, pretty much for them to take over the planet, but she doesn't want to, obviously. And so, the Jedi, the protectors of the galaxy, attempting to make peace, are trying to resolve the conflict, but all this leads to the road of war. And on the way, they pick up Anakin Skywalker, who is a little boy who dreams to become a Jedi. And the Jedi take him away, but the Jedi Council believes that he will turn to the dark side in the future. I will talk about that later in the video. And the Jedi believe that the Sith, and the Sith is pretty much like an evil Jedi, are extinct, but they're actually still alive. Darth Sidious, who is attempting to take over the galaxy, has a new apprentice known as Darth Maul. And this is the disc of his face. That's pretty much all I can show you of him. And here is a picture of disc 2 of the show's Qui-Gon Jinn and his apprentice Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting him. And so, yeah, that's the Phantom Menace. Next, there is Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. This was a ridiculously awesome movie. This pretty much tells the origin of the Clone Wars. But the Jedi did not know that a planet known as Kamino was creating a clone army. And when Obi-Wan Kenobi went to talk to them about this, because, you see, first things first, Senator Padme Amidala, who is played by Natalie Portman, there was an attempt on her life, and now the Jedi are trying to protect her, and the first attempt, a ship got blown up, but they used a decoy, so she's still alive. The second attempt, a bounty hunter known as Jango Fett tried to poison her, but failed. So Obi-Wan went to a reliable source, and he figured out how to get to Jango Fett, and he went to Kamino, and that's when the Jedi first found out about the clone army and whatnot. And that's pretty much all I can tell you about it. Oh, in the end, there's a ridiculously awesome sword fight, a lightsaber battle between Master Yoda and his old apprentice who turned to the dark side, Count Dooku. Or there's another name for him, which I cannot tell you because it might ruin it. So that's Attack of the Clones. Next is Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Lately, I have been really obsessed with this movie because it's just so good, and It is a very sad movie, but just ridiculously good. Some views say that is even better than the original Star Wars. Pretty much what happens is that, well, I haven't told you about this in the second one, Anakin becomes Obi-Wan's Jedi apprentice. But in the third one, Anakin turns to the dark side and turns against all of the Jedi and stuff. And well, let's see. Pretty much Obi-Wan has to find Anakin and kill him. But Obi-Wan loves Anakin like a brother, and he doesn't want to. And that's pretty much all I can tell you about Episode 3. Well, you probably already see, but there's Darth Vader in the back. Yeah, Episode 3 pretty much tells how Anakin becomes Lord Vader and the start of the Empire, the Galactic Empire. So that's Episode 3. Now we're on to the original Star Wars. First, there's Episode 4, A New Hope, which is really good. This was the very first Star Wars movie ever made. And if you've seen the trailer for this, they pretty much tell you the whole movie. Same thing for Episode 3. Pretty much this tells the beginning of the Galactic Civil War versus the rebellion trying to restore peace in the galaxy against the Galactic Empire, who was once known as the Old Republic. And lately the Empire has been building this huge station, this space station known as the Death Star, which has enough power to wipe out an entire planet. And then Luke Skywalker, who is actually, you probably don't know, but the son of Anakin Skywalker. And if you have not seen Star Wars at all, well, then that's just real sad. And do not watch this video. So that's Episode 4. Then there's Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. This pretty much tells how Luke, when he first gets his Jedi training from Master Yoda. Here he is, right there. Because he sees Obi-Wan and he tells him to go to the Dagobah system where Yoda is. And when Yoda tries to train him, well, let's just say Luke doesn't do too good. Then he goes off and finds Vader and he battles him, and that's when we first find out that Anakin is his father. So that's Episode 5. Then in Episode 6, this ends it all. Episode 6 pretty much tells about how the rebellion, it's their last attempt to make peace in the galaxy. So pretty much what it is that the shield for a Death Star is on the forest moon of Endor. So pretty much what the rebellion has to do is go down to Endor, destroy the shield, and then ships up in space and take out the Death Star and end the war once and for all. But that's just what they're trying to do. I don't want to ruin it for you and whatnot, but that is the Star Wars saga. And another thing, we pretty much first see who the Emperor is in this. And that is the master of Darth Vader. He's pretty much the main cause of the war and the Empire, but that's another story. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe. See ya.